the part already. That's why.
Ah. Okay, there we go. We're all
Yeah.
connected. Whoops. I almost forgot to. Well, I did forget to. All right, where's the thing? Full screen.
So now
Go to
that should
menu.
work. I forgot that like I can't use parts that I'm already using.
Atlas. Look, you see, it's
There we
finally
go.
Atlas game.
So now we can
Is
do
this
the
Atlas
funny.
game?
Yeah, it says Atlas on the screen. And
All right,
Studio
now
Zero.
we can do the funny. You ready?
What's the funny?
I trust this will suffice.
Now I can do the funny.
God smiles upon the generous. Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
There's so much racism in this world. I know that's not the hottest take. But wait, here's my question. Mama, what are you showing me? Mama?
I'm just showing you the gummy level.
Yeah, but your screen. You're
Oh,
not sharing your
I'm not
screen.
screen sharing.
I forgot that
Oh.
because I moved you.
Yes,
Mod
you moved.
abuse! Mod
You
abuse!
moved me.
I conducted mod abuse. One day you're gonna turn against
No.
me. You're gonna be like, we must
Make
end
sure you
endless tyranny.
just make sure you mute my screen share.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you. Honestly, you should play Kingdom Hearts 3 because the gummy ships battles in that game is way cooler. But then again, it's too different.
I'm stepping through all of them. Don't worry, I'll get there.
Yeah, but
There's a personal desire that I go through all of them.
it is a
'Cause I love these
personal
games.
desire. Kingdom Hearts is a game. I like it better when you can play as Rucksack.
A land grotesque as its people.
This world is imperfect.
You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh. That dream died long ago.
Is there possible that that's not the king? Because they established that the king can't be killed by normal people, right?
Well, maybe he's just not a normal person.
Maybe. He's a peasant. The most uncommon person. Evil smile? Oh, no evil smile. Maybe he is a good guy. Also, when are we seeing this?
Probably like several hours into the game.
Yeah, Act 5.
That's this too. That's the Kefka thing where they blow up the world and create anti-racism, and it's like, but wait, what about all the problems in this world? What do you mean you're racist? What do you mean you're still racist now that everyone like took off their horns? And then you create a second Lewis who is like, this perfect utopia world is as rotten as its people. I dream of a fantasy world where
A fantasy world, you're right.
imagine like you like rebuild the universe
Oh,
and then
no.
like there's a guy in that universe
Yeah,
that's
here,
like,
hold on.
this universe sucks. Let's rebuild a new one.
Oh,
And it's just the old one.
It's a book, but it's all about this world. But,
Yeah,
but in the
like,
most
there's
ideal
They kind of
state,
spoke of the last kills.
there were 9 tribes, and they all lived together harmoniously.
Yeah, that's gonna be the payoff of this game. Like you create the world with humans, and then one of the humans wants to like go
Falcon.
into a different world.
Oh my god, you're making me really want to speed through this game more.
Oh, I got all the treasures. Holy shit.
I don't know. I'm just shit
I,
posting
I'm,
ideas.
no,
Imagine
no,
if
I'm
it's
thinking.
accurate.
I think you might be onto something. I think you're
Mission
cooking.
accomplished.
I think it'd be kind of funny.
It would be really funny.
I'll let
What happened?
I thank you.
Yeah.
I want a class that lets me use a gun. Oh wait, there is a class like that already. A pious igniter, and my courage has been increased.
All right.
You can't handle my strongest igniters.
I knew an outsider
Igniters.
was perfect for slipping through the cracks.
Ignite the
Clearly, you were
cellar.
the right
I'm
man
going
for the
into
job.
battle.
Should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for
And
helping us
require
sort this
only
out.
Also, she's
Stun.
so beautiful. I feel like she's gonna give us a thing.
By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me? I can't imagine an elder could find an honest job in the
Sonic
city
Blast.
otherwise, but I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides,
Maybe it's a
keeping in
little
contact
much
with me
than
might
you
have its
should.
own
But
advantages.
it's delicious.
What?
Have you made up your mind?
What?
Having cravings so
Right. I accept.
A wise choice. Fine then.
First me with the McDonald's this morning, just like, why do I need this?
I mean, it's kind of a lazy day.
You
And I
heard nothing just now.
went on the.
Enoen live.
What made that
Enoen
noise?
live.
It
Woodward
was just the
live.
wind. Am I? I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today.
Okay, so we're not dealing with
However-
Atlantica. 'Cause no.
I
She has a
trust
dog
you
in her
won't
room?
tell anyone. If you do,
You're not even
tell
100%.
anyone, well,
We'll go there when we get all the spells we need.
I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences. Then we have a deal.
Mm.
What a weird friend. Oh no! We had shook. No, don't do it.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her
I just
dwells the
can't.
virtue of the merchant.
Dante, if we ever like hang out again IRL and we do a handshake, there better be a voiceover like.
What you want a voiceover over the handshake?
Yeah, that goes like, and it's like within them lies the shryness.
Shriness is not a
Nurture
real
thy
word.
bond with her,
Did you look it up?
and a new power
Yes.
yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I can't believe there was actually a class for it.
Perhaps he does have hidden depths.
Can now visit the Lycion Magic Association Igniters. Fucking Christ. Look, I'm finally strong enough to use her igniters.
You can't handle my igniters.
Ew, what is that?
You are now a merchant.
You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
Not sure why she was so private about the dog thing. Oh my god, it's not a real dog, is it? It's like an actual person, isn't it?
Amazing. Fancy a bit of amazing.
Build strength for the Sanctus announcement, sorry. Amountment. Excuse me. I misspoke. Wait, is it nighttime? Oh, it is nighttime! I didn't expect it to be nighttime, honestly. But when the weather is bad...
What now?
Let's now get Wawa.
Okay. Is that something like if the weather is bad, then we can, like, sell our shit for more shit?
God, I am grateful.
I better go visit more.
So, you've acquired a new archetype. Welcome. You're here.
Hmm.
You're here.
Nope, oh, hold up. I wish to study the new archetype. What the heck? Armed with cash fueled almighty skills? Oh no. Chance of winning a small sum of money each time an enemy is defeated. What the hell? Almighty damage? Just that simple? Interesting. This thing has an almighty damage attack with high crit rate.
Almighty.
What did you say?
Almighty. That's what?
Did you say almipity?
Yeah. Almighty.
What the hell? 777 low hit rate, but all hits deal critical physical. What the?
Yeah, almighty damage. So the strongest form of damage.
Oh! I've spent 500 of my money to use it. I hate it.
Just make more.
Money! Money!
Yeah, just make more money.
Look, Dante, you can't eat money.
You don't eat money.
Wait, so I'm not learning that. For now, at least. I want to use my money. Also, the weather is bad now, so I could go to that trader guy and dump all my mag.
You'll come again.
Best yet, I have like 48k. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit confused by the calendar. I don't know the days of the week in this world, this fictional world. Wait, today's Idols Day? Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Oh shit, it's discount day and bad weather day? This is like really ideal. Also, did you know that I could skate on my flying sword now?
Yeah, I saw that.
Sorry, so cool.
You've come at a good time.
Alright, so what's the exchange rate? Oh! Damn! Holy shit! The game wasn't kidding! Holy Christ! Also, it's kind of irresponsible for me to spend all of my mag, but I kind of realized that mag is kind of easy to farm. A little bit. I can now get the golden epee.
Yeah.
You can't handle my strongest epee. Oh yeah, that's right. I should go check out the Igniter shop. I was gonna go to the shop that lets me take multiple turns in a row, but I don't know if I really want to put that on. It sounds good.
All right then.
For a second, I thought you were speaking. I heard, all right then. I was like, okay. This is not you.
Go.
You can't handle my strongest. You know, honestly, if this game was more of an open-ended game, and not like a time-restricted game, I think I would have been more into it. But that's probably because I like this whole...
Time restrictions make you feel like you're give you ultimate FOMO.
Yeah. Oh, cool, I can identify shit. A silver mace, a silver claymore. They're useless. An iron abacus. I bet I only got that because I just unlocked the merchant class. Oh, hi, cat. Oh shit, it's an AoE fire spell? Ice, thunder, wind, holy, darkness. Damn, this is actually a good one. I don't know what to pick. I feel like light is a safe pick. Wait, I actually don't have any darkness. I've never done darkness stuff before. Mage Underworld. Mage Underwear. Yeah, I think darkness is a good call for now. Except I've never really fought anything dark-like. I mean, light-like? Whatever. That was a waste of a wish. Oh, I forgot that I picked up the Falchion. I don't need it anymore.
Now then. Now then.
Yeah, that's my only thing. I respect the decision to do this kind of thing in their games, but, like, there's so much I want to do. But I think this game might balance it out. I'm gonna be optimistic. I think the game has a way of giving me nothing to do, if that makes sense.
What now?
Let's go gambling. A knight's bracelet. 6 strength. Well, actually, strength is more like your thing. Strength. Yeah, he's my Daichi. You can't handle my igniters. Wait, why didn't I grab... Oh, I see. Oh, that's really cool, actually. So I have an AoE dark move, and I have an AoE heal that can be equipped on anyone. I think as a tank, you might want it? Maybe? Maybe not. Oh, no, I'm not sure. I shouldn't have done that. Freaking buying a expensive-ass igniter. Like Soik Scoop. You know what? I've made my choice. You will hold on to the AoE healing item. Because I don't know if there will be a scenario where I'll fight light things soon. Everybody else needs stats. You should play From Software game, Dante.
Well, actually, I play From Software game.
I don't know. You're looking for answers, but I've got nothing for you, chum. Wait, come on. Oh, it's skill inheritance, that's the word. Yeah, now I can remove this and grab something else. Removes all debuff effects from allies. Oh, that's right, I'm out of mag. Fire, ice. Let's stick to that formula for now. Alright, I'm ready. The only thing I need to know is...
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm. Alright.
She says that she knows everything. Okay.
Come to think of it,
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
really?
Yep, that's it. I guess I could just work out or something.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Wow.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
I'll not loiter in a storm. I'm almost courageous enough. So what levels up courage in this silly town?
Alright then.
You know, he keeps insisting that he won't loiter in a storm, but my best guess is that he in fact will loiter in the storm. Oh, is courage not an easy one to work on? Ugh. Alright, let's see what other one I have not worked on much. Eloquence I didn't work on. Imagination I kind of worked on. Oh wait, I think Eloquence is about to level up. Alright. I seriously can't tell. The angle is very awkward. I think... Let's go with eloquence, because I feel like I'm gonna need to learn how to be social soon. So who will teach me eloquence shit?
Well, I'll not loiter
Fuck.
in the storm.
Menu.
All right then.
You know what? Fuck it. There's no one in town and everyone seems to be dead. We're working on our imagination.
How far?
I love it. You are.
I'm honestly concerned that everyone takes this weird condition that they're having as normal. So apparently they can be normal temporarily, and then at night they become like zombies. I am so confused.
Persona.
Persona game. Wait, that freaking airship has legs. Why does that airship have legs?
Is there any shelter from this?
Very concerning.
Oi there.
Oh, the giant turtle?
Not a turtle, it's a giant dragon ship.
The green thing, right? Yeah, it's a turtle.
Boy, does that look like a turtle to you? That just got an ass! It's got a tail, it's got some legs, it's got an ass! I think it's supposed to be a dragon. It's got an what part of that looks like a turtle to you? Yeah, maybe if its shell was underneath it.
Close your eye, oh close your eye.
It's got an ass.
Oh ho!
Sure. I wonder.
Huh. I'll listen to your story.
My thanks. Long ago.
Now this story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once, far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering. But one day, my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself. The Legend of Zelda? It runs in his family to defy his elders. Ha! Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness. Hopelessly lost. It runs in the family. Sorry, my arm is twitching because I'm like trying to put in my hair. A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully. This was described in detail to him? This is just like one big like talking shit on your ancestor story, passed down from father to son. Like, man, your grandpa was a loser.
Nevertheless.
Something bathed in the warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down, you can't cry in a place like this." He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved, his tears only magnified. The fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself," and she left. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me. I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance. What, did the fairy tell him this?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that's a shame. Time marched on and he grew into an adult. He visited the caves countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived. Oh no, incentive? Actual incentive to like...
Well then.
To like, go back to listen to him again? Is it... See, there's even more FOMO! I'm missing on lore!
Lore frame.
Yeah, now I have to decide whether to help with the cooking or listen to the story about the fairies.
The announcement is soon.
The state army is getting all the credit. What the fuck do you mean they're getting all the credit? I mean, I guess it's the same thing, right? Because it's not Lewis. I hope they announce us as a hero. Wait, this is interesting. Dante, I can actually see that there's a single viewer right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see like an eyeball thing. That's pretty cool.
Oh, cool. Well, Lord. Oh shit, I forgot to join your stream.
But I wonder if that's only for one side and not the other. Because the other side, when Scout was messaging, I didn't see an eye there.
Well, what is that, on Twitch?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, welcome.
Is that you?
No, it's not me, but I will join.
Oh. Well, either way, welcome. Yes, hello. And if it's a new person,
Welcome.
all the more. You know, it's really sad that Maria has not been leaving her room at all for like practically a week. She's very depressed.
I mean, that's the dream. Not leaving your room.
Oh, come on. Maybe.
That's not a
but...
sign of depression. That's a sign of luxury.
Oh, a sign of luxury?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Also, I have a super cool sword. I have a AoE dark spell. I have an AoE heal, so I can put away my other thing. I think they're looking good for me. The only thing that's left to do is, I don't know.
Bits.
What's the bit? I mean, at least I could listen to part 2 of the story time.
Adventure.
Maybe I should help her out, actually.
All right then.
You called doing charity work adventure?
Yes.
I mean, you're probably right. Sorry. I didn't mean to sound mean or anything. I just meant that, I must find Mario.
I must avenge Mario.
Also, she said to come back another day. So let me see if she meant, like, literally a day apart. If not, then I will return back to the charity girl and I will help her charity things up.
All right then.
Because I have not worked on my tongue twister skills at all.
Go.
I'm actually surprised. You see, I thought it was just going to be like a brief intermission. Not an intermission. It was just going to cut to me doing an activity and then it skips to the nighttime. But they actually, like, gave me incentive. Oops. Spend time with supporters. Spend time in town. Took in the scenery. Talked with an activist. Heard a story from long ago. Slept. Some people sleep. I think it's kind of funny, actually. Wait, what? I've always hated that. In Skyrim, the worst feeling I've ever had, the true feeling of powerlessness I've ever had, was when I walked into one city, there was an execution taking place, and no matter what I did, the guy either died, glitched, or everyone wanted to kill me, including the guy who was getting executed. I think you know what I'm talking about, but I can't describe it very well.
Well, that's how you unify everybody.
Executions? Or turning them all against me?
It's like, we are going to execute this guy for crime. But this evil supervillain came. In comparison, you're not that bad.
Happy to hear that.
Wait, who's not that bad?
Like, just be like, yeah, It's like, we're going to execute you because you're a criminal.
Right.
But then, Enoen, the criminal, came by. And you're really not that bad anymore.
That's true. Now that I think about it, I think I gave them something to bond over. You see, I wish the games were designed a little bit like that. The whole like unifying people against you. But you see, now we're talking like Lewis. Now I'm starting to think you do see things his way.
Oh, I don't get it.
Yes,
He's-
Moma? I think Moma tried speaking, and he's what?
What's up?
No, I thought you were asking me something, or you were about to say something. And then Brian, what's up? Oops.
Nuclear.
Shit!
Nuclear.
I worked so hard, too. Well,
Alright, well, one viewer. Hello.
no,
Welcome to the stream.
I misspoke. I said N. Byron.
You're not helping your case. Anyway.
Sorry.
Oh. Whatever.
You were saying that you
Anyway.
finally saw things Lewis's way. You see,
I
when
know.
we use real life names like Lewis, it's hard to say things like,
I mean, this is kind of like the... I was gonna say.
yeah?
I think this is like the whole thing about like streaming in general. It's whatever.
No, I
have a
know,
point.
but I spent entire weeks not fucking that up. So I don't know what changed now.
Well, it just takes one time of being tired. That's kind of how it works. But it's not a big deal. Anyway, I
I
don't
do-
see Lewis's points.
You're literally saying that it's okay to turn an entire town against you if it saves them. That's literally the plan of the Necromancer.
I wasn't defending him. I wasn't defending Lewis. I was just pointing out
You see his point.
one solution. I'm not saying it's the solution I agree with.
I mean, to be honest, your solution is probably that the world should be cleansed.
No, it's not my solution at all.
This world is imperfect. If only you
That's
could
not
be-
my solution at all.
What is the solution of that guy for Pokemon? Honestly, what was he hoping to
Xander?
achieve? Yeah. Did he actually want to like remove all the humans from the planet or something?
Lysander? I don't think so.
I've never finished this game, so I have no clue why he was so. Okay, I don't know if you've actually played the game. That line is not that late as you would think. That line happens like close to the beginning parts of the game.
Yeah,
You walk in,
I know that part.
and he says
Like,
a
that's
line
why-
almost exactly like Pro ZD's, but it's like a little worse.
Also, were you just taking a break from playing the game? Or...
Oh, sorry, I'm just drinking. No, my bad. I'm just drinking, so I was like... I mean, I could try to drink, talk, and play the game at the same time, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
my
was just wondering, 'cause,
bad.
like, well, you were drinking and talking at the same time as we were talking. I was just wondering if you're taking a break or something.
Yeah, no, I wasn't taking a break. It's just that it's hard to, like, press the controller, drink, and ask questions. And read at the
Powerful.
same time. Now you're giving me 5 things to do.
Powerful. Well,
I don't know about that.
What is being spilled for? Wait, hold on. So, in order to create igniters, they have to experiment on humans? Oh, I'm sorry, people.
Take care.
yeah, very different things from humans.
Yeah, humans are disgusting and filthy and giant. And are egg-shaped, mostly.
All right.
Eggs.
Well then.
Wait, what's
I wonder
happening?
what the I wonder what this view count thing is, because like
Yeah, I'm curious myself.
it's counting yourself. That's why I think.
Why would it be counting myself? I'm not watching myself.
It's
Oh,
time.
you are? Then well, there's 2 viewers on YouTube right now.
I mean, hello.
Hello there. I'm one of them, so
You're one. That's you. You're one of them.
Yeah, but I don't know who the other one is. Oh, that's not me.
For once, it is actually not you.
I'm not in.
Unless maybe it's just one of the usual viewers, but they're not talking. I mean, I do have like a number of subs. I imagine that a lot of those subs don't like talk at all. So I don't know if maybe
Fair
they just tune in and just play it on in the background.
I guess.
My ideal form, what I've always wanted.
What do you want to do?
You want to be a walking video essay?
Hell yeah.
You want to be background noise?
My thanks.
You know, like
that's what I used to do. I used to like watch my favorite content creators and just play them in the background, like zero punctuation.
you know, with all respect to zero punctuation, I don't understand how people like. I don't understand how you would put him on the background. He just seems so active.
I think I like that kind of thing, to be honest with you. Moma likes things calm and relaxing and vibing.
Yeah, like
I like
something in the
franticness.
Yeah, but like in the background, that's like
What? Okay.
Well,
like that. I feel like that would distract me from like the main thing I'm doing.
he makes me laugh. Anything that makes me laugh is.
I think it's funnier if like I don't know. I feel like the ideal background noise is mostly just people yapping around, but then like sometimes like once in a while like it gets kind of interesting, and then you like put it into the foreground.
Yeah, for me, most of the compilations of zero punctuation, they just make me laugh. I don't know why. Another one that I like to listen to in the background is Clem's, his Drakengard essay, because there's something about. But he's also really funny.
I'm getting shot.
He's also very inappropriate in the middle of talking about things.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
there's so much. I can't say that. Damn it.
hey, you could dual wield TOS violations right now if you want to.
Oh yeah, dual wield. Oh, so much power, but I can't. Just know that Klebs has a sense of has a zero filter in the way he talks. He's not like a sailor or anything like that, but he's a little innuendo level. It's everywhere, huh? I'm gonna dance on the fine line of Klebs. Nah, but he's a good fellow. You should watch his essays. I'm not being paid to say this. You should genuinely, if you want to know, sponsored by Klebs Lore Talk. If you've ever want to know the full lore of Drakengard, he's the best guy for it. He does it in a way that doesn't bore me, and also makes me laugh. What's your problem?
My problem is, if I put him in the background, I'm not gonna know the full lore. I'm gonna remember about 10 minutes of his 180-minute long essay.
That's a good point. In that case,
like
just
I think like actively enjoying these video essays is effort. I think I have to really be in the mood for that. And
in my case, I had incentive, so I guess that's probably why I was motivated. Drakengard's not exactly the masterpiece of all time, but it was one of my favorite video games of all time. So I never understood the lore of it.
Well, maybe the trick is this. Maybe the trick is to put that on your second monitor, listen to it actively, and then whatever you're doing in the foreground, you're not paying attention to, and you're paying attention to that.
Interesting.
That's the real trick.
So like a grindy game that you're not really putting any mindfulness into?
Basically.
Adventure Quest is a good one like that.
Like, you play Cookie Clicker in the foreground, and you're not paying attention to your cookies.
You know, I just realized that Adventure Quest World is literally Cookie Clicker. You're
Every
literally...
Cookie Clicker.
You just go to a map of your choosing with the most enemies, and you just click between 1 through 4, and you can literally do anything else. Yeah?
I also like how, like, we're exemplifying this because we're yapping over the story of the game.
I know.
Which I think is kind of funny.
It's okay. I actually got the gist of the story, and I'm going to recap it. Basically, for some reason, the fairy popped out of nowhere. Like, after a generation has passed. I'm not sure why the fairy decided to appear after the original grandfather died. So, like, basically, now the son of this grandfather, they did the same exact thing, and then they found the fairy. So it seems the fairy only seems to find people that get lost.
The son of this grandfather?
Yeah, I know.
You mean the father?
No, I think it's his grandpa still. It's like a great-grandpa. So we went from great-grandpa to grandpa. We're time-skipping. The boy you're thinking of is long gone. I'm his grandson, he said. The fairy considered this for a moment and said, "You people die so young." As if that was a complaint. Ugh. The fairy let the grandpa out of the cave like she did the grandfather before. The whole time he kept the grandfather's regrets in mind. Also, why does this fairy hang out in a cave with a monster that she obviously knows? She recognizes that there's a monster inside and yet just sticks around? So before she could vanish, she turned to her and said, "Thank you for helping my grandfather." Oh, my bad. So it's a great-great-great-grandfather situation. If you're wondering if history will repeat, I doubt it. My family had to leave that village where my grandfather grew up. So I'm sure you can appreciate how amusing I found it to find a fairy here in Trantrad. My family's fate seems tied to the fairies.
He didn't block. Okay.
Also, I'll be real with you. I think that was important to hear. I think this was important to the lore of Fairy Girl.
Lore.
Yeah, because fairies are extremely rare. And Gallica is stronger than she thinks.
It would seem the disaster was averted.
I'm very concerned as to why he said it like that. Was something bad about to happen?
Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff.
Yeah, but did you see that? I did finish everything. There was no FOMO at all, except for like the choices of like charity work and all that.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it.
There's also a possibility that
down in history.
I exhausted all the dialogue of that old man.
Well, maybe he has more later.
Maybe, yeah. But I think that's a good thing, because it means that I do have incentive for finishing these missions as quickly as possible.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears.
Oh no, not the freaking crier.
Artifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king.
I still don't believe that theory.
The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Okay, they're corrupt.
Yep, that's
Man.
king, all right.
And so,
That's so disappointing, because I really like that church guy. He seems so different.
It's an Atlas game. You think the church is going to help you in this game?
That's true.
Historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Batman?
Kings have to be
The fact
elected,
that you know, honestly, the fact that Batman says this kind of shit, and I bet everyone's about to uproar, it's just kind of proof that this world is fucked.
Even me?
Like, they're not even thinking, hey, we should fix the problem at hand. No. We should all play Battle Royale to see who becomes the king.
Everyone can vote? Including the stupid people?
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Oh.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know.
Is he one of the endings? He's one of the endings, isn't he?
First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much.
Who is that third person? Oh, I know who he is.
The top three of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I'm stopping right here. I have a stupid theory. They are not disturbed by this giant floating face in the sky. If there were like actual humans here right now, they would not be taking anything seriously from this giant fucking rock. I have this stupid feeling that what we're seeing from the humans is not what they actually are, and what they're seeing from their perspective is probably fucked up shit like this. I don't know why. I just suddenly have this deep gut feeling that humans and these people, I don't know. I'm just suddenly paranoid.
You do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains
Very
will spring to
concerning.
life and bind
Assassinations
anyone
off the
who tries.
table.
I saw
Yeah, I
it.
guess
So
I
how did
can't.
the king get assassinated?
Luis is sorry, sailors.
Yeah. Don't know.
So you're telling me the king is using the magic to prevent assassination that didn't prevent his assassination?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamart? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital,
He reminds me of Joe.
middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp.
Devil Survivor 2?
Yeah, I don't know why. He seems highly irresponsible.
That's such a weird comparison. I don't see it.
I'm sorry. It's just because his voice is suddenly like reminding me a little bit of it, and his demeanor, his I don't take anything serious demeanor.
The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent.
Now because of Devil Survivor 2, I'm trying to connect characters for no reason at all. I'm Daichi. Just kidding.
Go into your Devil Survivor 2 stream.
That's a good. Would it be a good idea? I feel like that game's a little
Probably
too...
not in the middle of the game.
No, of course
I think
not.
switching games would be. I think switching two long Atlas JRPGs wouldn't be a great idea.
Oh, you know what I should do? Because, for example, the first part of Devil Survivor 2, I wanted to experience between us. But the second part, I'm kind of curious about. I feel like that one's not very common. You know, the record breaker thing.
I mean, I think it's a pretty, like, not good. It's an old game, so I don't think people are, like, actively going to be streaming that.
True. Making me the #1.
This marks Luis as
I mean, if you want, you can do it.
Well, it depends. I'm not so sure people would even be into that kind of
Even should we stand before
I think it's
gameplay.
like it's up to you.
Let's watch. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll put the Devil Survivor anime on one half, and then I'll play Devil Survivor the other half, and then I got a speed run.
I
keep
think
up
that
with...
just streaming anime, just streaming media like that,
If we can't
and then
kill
reacting
him, then
to
how
it.
do we break the curse?
I'm
Then
just
they're just
kidding.
gonna become a React streamer already.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to watch anime as a streamer. And that's more personal for me, and I'm very in and out of the
You're
room,
also-
bathroom, and all that.
You're also technically not supposed to do that.
Oh, well, obviously, yes. Morals. Like a hero should, of course. I'm just saying theoretically. Also, this sucks.
What the hell was the king thinking?
I mean,
He died for it.
I think
This point exactly. Like, no, this part of the story is what I'm saying. Like, okay, so we
Okay.
came here to assassinate Lewis. Lewis can't
Yeah.
be killed because he's on the top of the... Oh?
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination.
Which means if we drop his popularity, we can kill him.
yes.
Aha! Oh, but still, no, I was just finding it a little tragic that if we don't kill him in time, the prince is gonna die before the election is even over. You see, that's the other problem. There's 3 ticking time clocks going on.
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
What the hell? Oh, this is not good.
Without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
I must find Mario.
I must find Mario.
Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her
Did you
own,
see
she
that?
must have had some reason.
Did you see that? There was like an invisible cat. It just like phased through her, guiding the way.
For her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Interesting.
Am I going crazy here? There's like things in the air, and then one of them.
Yeah, I see the particle effects now. Like
Yeah.
someone's fucking rolling D20 in the background.
Where?
Yeah, but it's never been that dense before, and one of them straight up turned into a cat. And in the moment she says, "I can't bear to be without her," a cat formed and walked out the room. What the? Okay. I'm getting Atlas right now. Maybe that was a coincidence, or maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. But I swear that was a cat.
I missed it. I just saw Doritos.
Yeah, well, they look like it looked like polygons, like the same way you're seeing them right now, but it was perfectly shaped.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I'm so stupid.
You can probably replay it and see it.
Yeah, I'll clip it in the future, but yeah, I gotta find out where Maria is, and I have no clue.
All right then.
Game didn't
He's
exactly.
He's seeing animals.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm actually looking for her, like straight up searching for her. How do you even come up with the idea to write a sword? People are judging me for writing my sword? Come on. You're just jealous.
I mean, it's a pretty dangerous thing to write when you think about it.
That's true. Like, if I run into someone, I could accidentally... Oh, wait, no, I'm writing on, like, on the... See? I wouldn't stab anybody with it. Almost offend Maria.
Yeah, but the sides of the sword are also sharp.
What? Oh. Oh. That sucks. So she's been praying in the place where Grius died.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling.
Oh.
One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Oof.
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says
Maria.
Papa can't come home anymore.
I'm starting to feel bad.
Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he?
Oh, this is a tough one.
It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I?
They really killed off a really good character
If it
early
gets
on.
any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Poor Stroll.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The
Oh,
kids
there
were
it
gone.
is.
And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
It's our fault. We got your father killed. Jesus Christ.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said...
I mean, we really couldn't do anything.
Bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
You know, it sucks because I literally told her this exact same line, and then her father died.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end.
Really? That's what you're
This
perceiving?
world isn't perfect. Maybe he was just trying to wipe away the impurities.
Oh my god. I don't think I can relate to the king at all, because again, he did kind of get someone killed.
Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to
I
one who
mean,
acts like a king
we're
also.
one assuming that's the king,
Not whoever's willing
and
to
I feel like
spill the most
more
blood to
details
do
about how
it.
the magical work happens later.
That said, though, Strom makes a really good point. He's saying that maybe he did this so that blood doesn't get spilled. I don't think the king anticipated that after the person gets captured, that the candidate would like cut him down. That wasn't the king.
I feel like I feel like any reasonable king would understand that. But also, is the king reasonable? We don't know what the king does.
That's true. We've only saw him wither in a bed and then turn into a rock. Get stabbed. When apparently royal magic was supposed to protect him from getting stabbed.
Much as we wish it.
Like, my assumption is that, like, this king, like, this isn't, like, actually the king himself. This is, like, the king's will or something.
Ah, that makes sense.
I guess where it's like, the king is like, I'm going to, like, create an AI replica of me that will execute my will. But he's not updated to the current state of things. Because I'm not exactly sure if I would be okay
we have to try.
with allowing the person who murdered me to run for office.
That makes sense. But I'm sure there's a loophole. You might not remember it, or maybe you fell asleep. It was like an organization meeting. Like all 5 of them were at a table or something like that. And there was like a girl with like wings and such. She was discussing that she figured out that the only way to kill Lewis without waiting for the trial or going by the royal magic is if Lewis accepts a magic duel. Yeah, which is interesting because I don't know what the heck that means. I'm also not sure Lewis would take that kind of gamble, but I'm sure he might be confident enough to do it against someone he thinks is weaker than him. So that might be
if
if
someone's winning in popularity, it's like, I can't. Well, this guy has too much riz, so I must magic duel him out of the picture.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
I also don't know why I'm saying that unironically.
No, it's alright.
It's because it is now unironic. It is now just a way of the world. This world is perfect. I love this place.
I'm hungry.
Aww.
Maria. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, Maria hasn't eaten for like a week. I'm surprised that she's even alive.
Thank you for finding her.
Or was she just sleeping for a week? I don't know.
It looks like she's worked.
Also, we now know what happened to her mom. Her mom died from a sickness. And she was apparently friends with the prince. Which is, again, interesting. Or, no, that can't be. She's too small.
You're friends with the prince. I'm friends with the prince. Is everyone friends with the prince?
I mean, the prince seemed like an ideal candidate. You see, that's the problem with this. That's the part of this plot that's confusing me. So let's say I want to be the king, right? Because clearly I'm in the auction and there's a mechanic for it. What about the prince?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him
Oh,
to dispel it.
you can
So how
vote
do
for
we
the.
do that
I
if
guess
he's
people can vote for the prince if like.
Well,
okay
like
with it.
if no, I mean if the candidacy is over and I become the king, and then the prince wakes up, I don't know. Will I have to marry him?
Yes.
I guess.
I wish I could.
Because there's no way to put him in power if I earned it already.
And we're losing time. I don't think.
You know what I mean? Because the whole point is that everybody has to pick their leader. So if they pick us, and then we pass it over to the prince, how's that going to work out for the royal magic and the people who didn't choose the prince?
Well, the will of the people is we trust this person to be king. And my first act as king is to not be king anymore.
That's a funny idea. Like, we trusted you! Yeah, thank you.
You have trust. Oh,
was
you
placed.
trusted my decision, and I've decided to not be king.
I doubt the
I don't see how
church
this is
would accept
inconsistent.
popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims.
Rest and recovery? I thought we were going to listen to the news today.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Yes.
Being here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts.
They're sleeping in their clothes.
Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
I'm not awake enough for this.
Let's think about it together.
Damn, he looked handsome without that headpiece. For a second there, I thought the headpiece was, like, permanently part of his head. Like, Aegis.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest.
The Rizzler?
That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe.
To be honest with you, he's probably the last person we should be reading this book to. I'm not saying Stroll is evil.
It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security.
But he seems like the kind of person who would take suggestion like this very literally.
In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves.
Oh, God.
One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions.
Wait a minute.
Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting.
Yeah, but you see, I don't accept any of this bullshit. Because again, Louis isn't the king. He's a murderer. I don't feel like you get to kill people and then get run for president.
Perhaps I'm over.
It's complicated.
A little bit, but it's also not because he confessed to it. That was the worst part. He confessed to it and people were still okay with it. Their beloved king. Their beloved king. Yeah.
That's how it works. They're like, all right, well, this guy clearly broke the law and he's admitted to it.
Well, I mean, I do give him points for honesty. You give him points for that.
The giant meatball in the sky is saying, well, you guys seem to be supporting him for this.
Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us.
This entire sentence hurts me. What a call out.
Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political.
Wow.
Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble.
Everyone can vote, including the stupid ones.
We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive.
Wow.
A problem with
He's very
easy
open-minded.
solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you.
I didn't do anything, but you're welcome, man.
Fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse.
I don't like what he's saying. He's suggesting not murder, and that's bad. You see, he's
I've
steering.
read this book telling me that assassination is bad.
I think he's forgetting the fact that his entire village got killed because of Louis, in his mind at least.
Wait, how long have you been asleep?
You see, he should have stayed awake because then his social link would have increased.
The new king draws nearer.
Those vines are getting vinier. Thorns, I mean. That's the issue, that the prince will die before this election is over. So Stroll better freaking keep it in his head.
To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom.
Show of power?
Call it the Tournament for the Throne.
Are you kidding me? A tournament arc?
Yeah.
Is this an anime? I'm literally in the tournament arc.
First, we have the exhibition of the brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents?
Yeah.
Are you in it
To all, especially you, common man, with no sword and no back.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Interesting.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest?
Oh
my god, they don't stop that.
Wait, what happened, Mama?
If we can find that.
No, just stupid shit's happening.
Oh.
Yes.
Always stupid shit happening. As soon as I open my eye, I get hit. Like, bullshit.
Jesus.
And he's out of here.
That attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
How convenient. All of a sudden,
Yeah,
we're
you
like...
keep it in a giant painting because he likes doing that.
And the real trick would be finding it. It wouldn't leave it
Oh, yeah.
He shot me in the face.
A crier for the church was handing these out.
Let's try Determinant of Power.
Tournament for the throne.
Didn't.
This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
Do you think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, and then we can take action. As an elder, I'm an outcast in this village. I think that gives us an advantage here. We make Luis come to us.
We'll make Luis come to us.
How would we accomplish that? We're but strangers to him, and he gains nothing.
Wow.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
I mean, I think it's the same thing. I thought... What was with that illusion of choice?
Hey, were you
Did you see that?
listening to us?
Dude, it happened again.
You don't get a choice.
No, I apologize, but I saw an animal.
Maybe it's stylistic. Who knows?
Oh, it was like a ghost apparition dog now.
Oh, we'll see if that's we'll see if that's stylistic.
Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis.
I feel like Luis would jump up the moment he
doesn't
sees...
care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see.
Oh no! Playable Luis might be a thing.
But it may well be our best
Well, yeah.
chance at finding this formula.
Just
I'm
hold
starting
on
to see
a
his
second.
point.
Getting Luis's attention
I don't
is
get his
all
point.
well and good. But remember, who's actually risking their life here?
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
If it's for Maria.
If it's
I
for
must
Luis.
avenge Mario.
I see.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Maria. I inherited his journal. Inheritance?
Good
Haven't you put yourself in a
I've
rut
decided to
lately?
run for office.
Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it.
I wish I handshook
I'll
Prius.
be cheering for you.
Then I would have gotten a class out of him.
Competition.
Hey Fabian, give me a
I shall
handshake.
do more than feed and shelter you.
I just handshake everyone to see if I unlock a class.
The competition.
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king.
Why are you following
Country
me?
will be watching.
I feel like if I get to like know your credit card number, I might like unlock an axe.
I mean, that's a form of closeness, right?
If you memorize someone's credit card number, that's very specific. What if they
Take my
change their
hand.
credit card number?
Take my well, then I guess I lose my social link.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
Oh my god.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we
Marie.
want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people.
Yeah, I mean, clearing the Tournament of Power, that's pretty much how we do it.
So we're like,
No,
I don't know how far into the game like the actual like results are.
But I'll be cheering for you.
I
I
don't
wonder
know
if
either.
like there's like multiple choices of like who gets to like win, and I wonder how that affects the story now.
Well, to be honest with you, there's a lot of months, and this event that's happening right now is not even that many of them. It's actually like right around the corner, as far as I'm memorizing. Because remember, there's 3 things going on. There's the election, there's the prince dying before the election, and there's the fact that there's so much distance between these months and the other months. Like, I checked the calendar, and whatever's going on here is not even making a dent in that calendar, which is very suspicious. They're acting like it's the end game goal, but I'm starting to think we're being fucked with here. To be
Well, I
honest
didn't
with
think
you,
it was
though-
the end game boy.
Oh, well, I mean, because the whole idea is that once we wake up the prince, and then once we become king, then I'm pretty sure everything's supposed to settle itself. I doubt that will actually be the case.
When has it ever been the case? All right, you just become the king, and that's the end
Thank
of
you
it.
for your support.
Yeah.
Like I just kind of assumed that like I kind of just assumed that like shit would happen, and then like
Judging by this specified deadline,
it'll get fucked up, and then like
I bet all these
the
fans
second
are-
half of the game was to happen.
Oh,
but
I
now,
think that's what I got. Oh, no?
if we could find one.
I kind of want to know how much like flexibility there is in there
Perhaps we
now.
split up for now. I'll leave
Like,
you two to the registration.
can you lose the election?
Probably not. I think it's the same way how we had to take out the Necromancer no matter what. But maybe you're right.
Or maybe like losing the election just gets you in, like an early
a
bad
early banding, probably.
It'd be kind of funny.
And who's the kid? Are you with you?
But imagine like you lose the election and the early bad ending is still you have to still play it out. It's still like 5 hours of gameplay.
You?
I've not heard of any age restrictions.
I'm saying this because other games Atlas have made have done this.
Oh yeah.
I'd not have thought it.
Where it's
You're
just
an
like, well,
elder,
you're going to go
ain't
through the bad ending.
you? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might
I could be
be
misremembering though.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
An elder.
Uh-oh.
Now that I think of it.
It's him!
Weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort?
Oh my fucking god, now they're remembering.
What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
I hate these two. Especially knowing that the captain was corrupt. So maybe these two are corrupt too. I don't know.
That was a close one.
Judgmental bastards.
Obviously, you're gonna need a carriage.
Also, the fact that they said, didn't they all get wiped out? So you must be a bloody deserter. Oh, so are you admitting, would you like to admit to the microphone that you got them all killed? They won't ever do that. These guards are actually a joke. The only guards that I trust are the ones that are friends with Huckle Dinkelberg. I forgot her name, but I remember you called her Dinkelberg, yeah. Huckenberg? There we go.
As for us, I expect
Yeah, all of the guards that hang out with her, they're all heroic and caring, and they try to save people. The freaking guards at this stupid barracks all act like this. They act like the opposite of what a guard should be. I don't know how that's possible. Are you just different divisions or something?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Let's take a look.
They go this way, okay? The people that work with Dinkelberg are like the best, and
That's
then like
true.
the people who just like pack here are just like.
You've got a
the
good
average.
point. I forgot that the guards that are with Dinkelberg are all like elites. I completely forgot that they're all technically knights. Well, not the knights, but you know what I mean. They're supposed to be like the ones that protect the king. Which is probably why they're being treated like a joke, considering there's no king anymore.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time
Can you imagine? Oh, look, pointed left. They're saving innocents.
Are you not here for this tournament then?
Wow, that guy looks like a protagonist antagonist.
Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been
What
snapped
kind of
up by
name
other
is Bounty
competitors.
Hunter?
First name Bounty, last name Hunter.
Yeah, Mr. Hunter.
Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh shit!
Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Yeah, let's go get him.
You have any idea who that
New party member?
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck up little. Is that the kind of competition?
He's an ally. I could sniff at it from a mile away.
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain.
Makes sense, and then we can use this as an excuse to take down someone actually really evil. Monsters aren't inherently evil, after all.
As you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Monsters just exist.
Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
Interesting. I like that he tucks his own collar every now and then.
Your pardon, gentlemen.
Also, this guy looks really handsome.
Guard captain from Atira. Attend to the second.
That's
The
very
bounty on
green
Heisme
armor.
is up at my behest.
It is. It's very nuclear armor. I like him. Give me your name, sir. Oh, he says Barden already.
Captain, this fellow's made some powerful enemies.
Oh shoot! Look at the igniter on his neck. It's like prismatic.
On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to
RGB
abducting
igniter.
our weapons. Selling them off, some say.
Ew. So he's like a royal knight who kidnaps children? Ooh, sorry, I'm glitching out of existence.
He's just a posing.
Ugh.
If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay?
That's what you're worried about?
Trade will dwindle and die.
That's what he's worried about?
A lone kidnapper, right?
Not the kidnapping
He's some
part?
infamous criminal. Why can't the guard handle it?
That's the
Please don't make this game turn into kidnapping and betrayal.
You're right. That's true.
We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting
I
devoured
feel
by
like
some-
everything that has happened
Kidnapping and betrayal? No, that hasn't happened yet.
I see.
This is the first time that the kidnapping is involved. No one's been kidnapped before this point.
I had no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I...
And technically, we have not been betrayed by anyone either.
None have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your thanks to you.
Also, I have a feeling that this guy, ironically, will turn into a monster.
In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our...
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the...
Oh, that's right. Hulkenberg will be turning on a former ally. But then again, the former ally is a kidnapper, so she might not object to it. How did a royal knight become a kidnapper, actually?
True.
Look at that.
Alright, let me go speak to...
No, thank you.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Martyra.
Let's focus.
Damn, that's a lot of cha-ching.
Let's call it.
That's a lot of moolah. Then again, I don't really have anything to buy anymore.
No
Except for that thing that gives me extra turns.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
I have a feeling it's like a giant tank.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Oh!
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Wow.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about
She's a
it.
true knight, dude. she's like the ideal knight that I've always envisioned in fairy tales.
Find them serving
Knight,
Santa
knight,
Fex
knight,
and not the
knight,
royals.
Knight.
Those who refused the church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our...
Did she just reveal a possibility that the guy we're after might not be... Let's keep an open mind, I guess. This is an Atlas game.
Let's rest.
I wouldn't be surprised if we go over there and they're like, you don't understand. I don't wish to do this, but the collar. Actually, you know what? Considering that all of the elite people wear giant igniters on their necks, and apparently, igniters are born out of people experimentation.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well met, eh?
Okay. Wait, so is this like, am I picking an activity to do tonight, or am I about to like or am I going to bed and then the next part will start?
What?
Why won't they let me in Hulkenberg's room? Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg?
Oh man, I can't use this nightly activity to work on my stuff? Fine. Besides, I have a feeling that this is going to be a very important sleep. Wait, hold on. Okay, just making sure. Let me guess. Eyeball time? Hmm. No. Oh, would you look at that? It's Maria.
Want to read some more?
Not today.
Aw.
You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I
Aw.
I just...
Oh, you're gonna make me cry, aren't
Oh
you?
no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Oh, it's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Yes, by running
Please
for
come back
election.
home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Kings have to be elected, you know.
Oh god.
It's a promise.
Alright. Promise? The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
Do kings have to be elected? I don't think that's right.
An Ed and Eddie quote.
Maria is waiting for... Come on. Is that read from Ed and Eddie? I don't believe this.
It was. There's this entire episode where, like...
Kings have to be elected, you know.
Yeah, I think, like, Plank became, like, the king of the cul-de-sac.
Oh my god.
Because, like, in the episode, like, Johnny threw Plank at the Canker sisters to save Jimmy, and they decided to make him the king. And then Eddie got jealous, and he decided to run for king. And then he said, kings, you have to be elected, you know.
Oh my god.
And then they, like, campaign. And then, like...
I never got a chance to say this
They
to
run
Papa.
for office.
So,
And then, like, Eddie tried stuffing the ballots.
Captain,
good night.
My social link didn't go up. Damn it.
I was hoping for
I wish I
chance to
remembered the
speak
entire
before we set
episode.
Oh, I think this is the first time I've seen her without her armor on. Surprisingly, she doesn't look that different.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to
Honestly,
see
she's so
when I think of
beautiful.
how this may yet save His Highness.
Dinkelberg.
I lose sight of all
Yeah,
this.
Dinkelberg.
Such disregard ill becomes me.
Oh, so what the hell?
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
When you got me thrown out. She didn't get me thrown out.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from... I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their content, yet I wonder... How could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Of course, that's like the most exciting thing of this game. reading the book, my fictional book of fanfic.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account.
Okay, Dante. Dude, look at that. What is this? This pisses me off, actually.
This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided.
They are actually doing this. We're actually doing this part. Are you noticing that the scales are, like, misleading?
In what way?
So they're all, like, different perspectives, right? So which box would you think connects to which box? Would the typical person pay attention to that? And you notice how each thing that they're putting the paper into is connected to, like, a device underneath that points to the scale? I don't know. This feels a little on the nose about...
In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of
ballots,
the people.
ballots, and ballots.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those who aspire to statecraft,
you know,
must first solemnly swear.
I'm overthinking it, but I could just imagine being stupid and then putting the vote in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The weird perspective change is
Should they earn title,
Oh, you just
break their word.
Oh, you just mean like how this looks like a fucking optical illusion where all this.
Yeah, now you understand. It's a little misleading. It's making me, like, theorize the significance of what we're looking at.
In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king.
Okay, I kind of like that sentence. That sentence goes hard.
Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such text. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such
Oh my
a
god, she's a zealot! Sorry, continue.
I feel like this entire fucking game so far have just been different people looking at this book and being like, you know, this book has a point.
It's not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then.
Okay, you know what? Now I'm suddenly getting bad feelings about Huckleberg.
It takes power.
I feel like you say this about everyone who looks at the book.
Look, this book puts dangerous ideas in their heads.
This newfound strength, my dearest dream. 'Tis to save his
Yeah, if
hands.
you read the entire book,
Even at
start
the
to
cost
finish,
of
you
my
turn into
life.
Lewis.
Do you think? Do you think maybe Lewis read this book?
How do we feel on things?
That's an interesting theory. But here's my thing. So with Stroll, we discussed equality, justice, a world without conflict, and a world of one race.
I mean, cutscene. Ooh.
I saw pretty legs.
Don't worry about that.
Oh. Wait, is that? Turn around. I think that might be Best Girl. Open your eyes. It's her. from the title screen. It's the girl that I mentioned. What the fuck?
It's the box art.
She's the one who's standing directly next to the main character. That's cheating. That's cheating. You can't just pull my heart out like that with song. Dude, look at the main character. He's like... I think he witnessed Best Girl. I don't trust her.
She's on the box art. I can't trust people on the box art.
Well, I thought I could, but she's so... She said no words. No one said anything.
Even I'm feeling the heat.
Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
She just opened her mouth. It's a song.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all
Well, yeah,
to the
that's
inauguration
how
of
performances go.
the tournament for the throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss
Man.
the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven.
Oh.
There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives.
Oh, the map is huge.
Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
He's like, this world is perfect.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials.
So you're gonna solve the racism issue?
Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Of course not!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you.
I've never seen him before.
Of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
Jesus Christ.
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race?
I mean, we have a party of 3.
It's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
I mean, he could come if he wants.
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what
Whoa.
remains of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
He'll be here.
Did I really run for president for no reason?
Nah, he's High Scout. You caught my attention the first time. What's up?
All right, for those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite.
What the hell?
Ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis.
Oh.
The Black Hand.
Oh, of course. He's another Lewis supporter. Damn it. I thought he was going to be a party member.
Embrace sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power.
Shut up.
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant is
Oh, he's
Roger
handsome.
Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus.
He's
Any more
cool.
for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena
Okay.
Popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Maurizio.
Yee.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
She's so disappointed.
We have one final candidate.
Uh-oh, are they going to introduce?
Golden boy present. Come on, let's see a face.
Adorable. He doesn't even try to make a big stand. Oh, he's She's weak.
Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Transform. Transform. Do it. Transform. You know you wanna.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
I'm pretty sure there's whatchamacallit?
So,
Pollution work.
Impossible.
Wait, what's happening here? Is that a ride? Oh my god. Holy shit! Is that our airship?
A land runner?
Oh.
Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Yes! It's the perfect vehicle! It's the perfect vehicle!
What the heck is that?
I don't know, but it's beautiful!
What did I just see? What did I just see? I glanced for like a second and I saw something adorable.
Oh, you're talking about the creature? I don't know what she is.
Creature.
What
was that creature?
I don't know. She's one of the candidates, apparently.
Was that the Megami Tensei?
The Megami Tensei, yeah. I'm more sipping for the ship. Okay, you're gonna see her soon again, I bet.
Is that?
Yeah.
No, not. What's the guy's name? I lost it. He was saying it literally this entire time wrong. And
was I saying his name wrong the whole time?
Luis.
No, Luis isn't here. He's not anywhere in here. One of his men is here, but Luis is like, nah, I'm not participating in this loser tournament for losers.
The losers.
This mountain is amazing.
What did I tell you about showing anime on Twitch?
Oh my god.
You know you're not supposed to stream anime on Twitch.
Oh shit! Look! Did you see that? My popularity went so hard. They were all like, "Heh, what a loser."
You know, for a non-human for a non-human world, they're doing very human things.
Yeah. Dude, bro, if the human world enters this world, they're gonna have their minds blown. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I gained a lot of interest, but I only considered this part of my mission to aid the prince. That was like a free 1K.
Fully charged. I guess I can unplug it now.
Can you hear me?
Fully charged.
Into the next highway.
Let's see.
We want to go to Martyria, Old Castle Town. Should be south.
Oh wait, I think I got a Gami limit update.
Should I be worried that there's a lot of stops in between?
Yes, I could add more shit to my Gami.
Oh, is this the illusion of choice again?
What? Oh, yes.
That's where you want to go.
Very funny game. Very funny. It'll be 4 days, 3 nights about... Now sit those britches, chap. Full steam ahead to Martyria, Old Castle Town. We're gonna get interrupted like 3 times, I bet. It's gonna be battles and battles.
I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft.
Grius literally warned us about this at the beginning of the game. He went, if we want to hunt that dragon that we fought at the beginning of the game, we're gonna need a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner, according to the Memoria. As far as I remember, it's designed to hunt dragons. We are literally on a dragon hunter.
Oh, we'll get there when we get there.
Yep, the short for magic-powered, semi-automated vehicles designed for traversing the wastelands. Oh, they're not mentioning the dragon bit? Well, I guess that's just a Grius thing, then.
I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You can't handle my gauntlet runner. My gauntlet runner is a flipping dragon, let alone a man.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Let me guess. Yep, I knew it.
I'm not in this for the money, boy.
it's just a poop Kirby.
A little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
What's a chinwag?
Brilliant, isn't it?
Not interested. Is it safe?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy.
Hey, maybe he's the one who's gonna give me the gunner thing.
Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite...
Oh, he has wings!
Everything. He was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
Oh.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit... excitable.
I like him. Also, he's an engineer, and as far as I remember, Moore said that I would be meeting someone like him to unlock the gunner class.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared,
Man,
did you not accept a contract to build him a custom...
We're just taking all of the princess's hand-me-downs. His flying sword, and now his awesome mech.
Formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
Pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean...
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now! Leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Good God.
He's been working on it this whole time. He's been playing hooky.
Gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone.
Yep.
Still you toiled away.
See? He wasn't working on any commissions. He closed up shop.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it?
Hulkenberg, you judgmental.
Really? Build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her, collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
She's gonna punch you, dude.
Working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby? For this mania? You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected...
Oh, it's already been paid for. This guy's an asshole.
Mercy, please. Look, take my head if you must.
Oh my god, Moma.
Value runner alone.
Look, this runner... Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
That sounds bullshit.
What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then luck it for your own schemes?
Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him?
Uh-oh.
God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and...
I love the switcheroos in this game.
And now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
He's
It
smart.
was His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists.
Man, these scientists suck.
The time has come to repay his mercy.
How can they be such hypocrites? They run airships shaped like dragons. And what, they're against land ships shaped like dragons?
Understood.
You can't be walking on the dirty ground that goes against the will of God. Christ. They get mad over everything.
Is that enough?
I bet you can't even, I bet you're not even allowed to open the same door that they open.
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true.
You can't
he feels
handle
an
the
undying debt
strongest
of
doors.
gratitude to the world.
You'll have to go to another place with weaker doors.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I trust it.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is
I mean,
to
it's
push
got
this
some magic
first
going
woman
on.
as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
If we die together. I think we can count on him.
I think we can count on him.
What's all the edgy lines that you could pick?
If you're sure, I suppose.
Why not?
I'm just saying, just like, if you just suddenly go like, it really do beat that like that.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive. So we
Like,
can't
if I
just
spent
leave
the whole
him
game
to
being like, don't worry, if we die, at least we'll die together.
runner, I guess.
Fucking, I wouldn't want to be around me either.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up.
I mean, it's nice that I'm not in town anymore. Just,
Get it to the goal line
let's
before the
go
deadline. The bigger the head,
exploring the world, I guess.
Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Well, I mean, the criminal might be a monster from
Don't
a certain
worry,
perspective.
all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that.
Uh-oh.
Shows them we're there for justice.
You said the bad word.
If we violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent.
I think Luis likes rebellious
What do
behavior.
you think of this plan?
I'm here to throw for content.
I trust all of you.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I
Oh, there you
let
go.
his atrocities stand. And yet, it is strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
I think Stroll's got the point. You can see his point, right,
Try to
Dante?
ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
What, Stroll's point?
Yeah, you can see
I'm
his
not getting
point.
his point.
You're not getting his point
Honestly,
either?
I feel like all these people are just reading the stupid book, and they're like, this book has a point.
I mean, I don't see the point of the book's point either. I think it's awfully preachy, in my opinion, and unrealistic. Can you imagine a world like that?
I don't know, like, the king loved the book so much, he turned into a meatball to implement it.
Oh, that's true! The prince inherited it from the king, but the king locked away the author of the book. That part confuses me, to be honest.
Yes.
Oh, but maybe it wasn't our king. There's been plenty of kings before him. Maybe it
Maybe
was...
he's lying about locking up the author.
He says he doesn't remember anything. I trust him on that one. And
I
plus,
don't know, maybe.
he gives it. He's the one who gave us our superpower, so it's a little hard to argue with that.
I don't know, maybe the author of the book is more, and by locking him up, he shoved him into the fucking, like, RGB library.
Oh no, the author is more. He established us in the earliest part of the game. He made that book. I like that I'm holding my hand like I'm holding a book. Like, here you go, Dante. Take the book. I need to put more props in my hands.
Here's the book. By the way, I'm sending you to the Shadow Realm.
That's literally what they did to him.
For your safety.
Yeah, it might be, actually. It might actually be a long-term plan that the king had at the time to keep him safe. Because the
Or it
sect
could just be
doesn't...
like, well, I wrote this book. Don't implement it. I'm going to implement it. I disagree. Alright, I'm gonna shove you into the book.
I'm gonna put you in the book. Yeah, because Sanctism hates that book.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
I suppose.
Or maybe the king's just dead and like everyone's lying about it.
Maybe you're right. Maybe they're all lying. The Gauntlet has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. Engine room.
Oh, yeah?
Cool.
Let's see.
Hmm. It's all sand. The fairy got inside before I got inside.
This is...
Interesting. Get me out of here. Oh, look! Look! A toilet! It's everything you've ever wanted, Dante.
A toilet in the game?
Yeah, there's a toilet in this...
Hey!
Are you just going to stride up and strip nude? What do you think you are? Unacceptable. It's a bathing room. Oops, forgot to mention, no running water yet. Working on it. Troll is, he's interesting. He was just gonna get naked.
Got it.
Let me guess, making a meal will take time.
This is where you can cook all the stupid fucking spicy noodles.
I mean, I did get a bunch of ingredients that I was never able to use until now. Alright, to the engine room! Sorry.
But yeah, I'm not really seeing more of Lewis's point. They're just
What's this?
they just keep pointing to this book.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't really heard Lewis's points. We just know that he wants to create an equal world, and he will walk over anyone who goes against it. A world of equality, equality, and murder, apparently. A washing machine?
Lewis Oh no, I was gonna say, is Lewis the only like normal human name? Then I realized we have Mario.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, we have Maria, right? And we have Lewis. Yeah, I think he might be the only one with a normal sounding name.
Well, I mean, I don't know if any of the other names are just like normal names in other countries.
You know what I think? This is a stupid idea, considering that he has horns. But I wonder if he's a human. Like a genuine human. Isekai and all that.
That was what I was pointing out, like, is he the only person with a name that sounds vaguely normal?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a backstory as far as we know. Maria. Oh yeah, I should probably visit more. Ugh. I'm surprised that he's here in the engine room.
Why wouldn't he be?
I don't know.
How good of you to come.
May you meet all manners of people across these untrodden lands. The more hearts you encounter, the more your own might grow.
Oh. You'll come again.
If he's the final boss, like the secret final boss, it'd be a real shame, because that just sounds like Atlas. To be like, my research is now complete. Now there's nothing more for you to do, and then like fights you and dies.
I mean, I think they pulled this before.
They have. I don't remember which game, but I've heard that something like that already happened, where you do everything for like one side quest guy, and then they fight you, or they become the actual boss.
I mean, not the final boss. It was just a secret boss.
Persona 3, maybe?
The PSP version, the Elizabeth fight, I think.
Yeah, Elizabeth, that's the one.
Did they do this in 4 as well?
I wouldn't know. 4 is the one with the white-haired dude, right?
Yeah. It's the one that turned. It's the one that's just a giant JoJo reference.
Hmm.
So there's this man in the desert.
Yes, we are a man in the desert.
Oh, that was the opening to the world's longest joke.
Oh no. You will continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize this facility to obtain items, raise ability, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. I mean,
or you can do social links.
Yeah, I was gonna say social link sounds like the key here.
Or I could just use
Oh shit! Oh god, Mo, you scared the butt out of me.
Oh yeah, well, welcome to Devil Survivor.
I literally sparkle. Devil Survivor.
Atlas, why do you keep making games with time management mechanics?
Yeah, they really like their time management. However, I am very tired. I think we made significant progress, even though we haven't gotten into a single fight. pretty funny. So I will continue this tomorrow if I'm feeling this. Ugh, I'm going to spend an Enoen night.
Yes. Yes, the next Enoen nap.
Yeah, well, this time it's not an Enoen hour because it's really late. It's just gonna be like a whole Enoen night. It's gonna be a Notten night. Now I gotta figure out a slang for the day, and I'll have the full collection. But thank you, Coyote, for tuning in. And the mysterious one person that I've seen flicker on and off. So maybe it's just a person rotating?
And now knows my name.
Oh my god.
One nuclear.
I'm so sorry. It's not your name. It's not. It's my name.
It's very obvious.
Is it obvious?
It's the fucking... It's the whole effect with the internet. If you just... The more you try to deny something, the more attention you draw to it.
This is true. I'll work harder at it. I could just cut it out.
Doesn't matter.
Including what you did just now. Well, it'll be like, ah, and then all of a sudden...
If you want.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know how to do that.
Replace it. You gotta do it with like, you gotta replace it with something really funny.
Like replace it with Maria. Mario.
Mario.
I wonder if well, I don't think one could do it, but I think the other can allow you to edit the sounds in the editor. I'm not 100% sure.
Kind of funny.
Dante. You know what I think I'm gonna call you from now on? An easier name than Dante, because I'm actually not 100% a fan of the name. Shrineness?
Shrineness?
I think it would be funny to call you that. Why is it that whenever I say Shrineness, I keep imagining you in like a beige shrine maiden outfit, but it's like short.
In a beige shrine. What does it even?
Well, I think porcelain is like a beige color, isn't it? Or is that more like a white?
It says white has the toilet in your bathroom.
Not all toilets are white.
How many different colored toilets have you seen?
I've seen beige toilets, but that could just be my small brain processing color weirdly.
Porcelain is the material.
Yeah, so why would it all be white?
You can color it. So if you're asking like porcelain.
I've seen a green one.
I've only really seen white toilets.
You've only seen the...
Yeah, the toilets of your color scheme with the white porcelain armor.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna customize. I'm gonna order a custom toilet and urinal, white, black, and a red outline.
Like black pipes, white urinal, like a red handle.
Why is
the urinal?
No, the end urinal. The urinal. Damn it! I can't make the word. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't say it. But yeah, I will probably continue this tomorrow, since apparently my days are becoming more busy depending on who's online on the server. I have no clue. Balancing this out is suddenly becoming a challenge. Because I'm like, I want to play more Metaphor. I want to play more Sparking Zero. And I'm being, like, not really pressured, but, like, reminded that I'm supposed to be playing PSO2 also. And that's, like, 3 games that I'm already like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And then I'm like, ah, shit. We just need to extend the days even longer.
I also like that we're still streaming. I'm not sure what content we're doing. Are we doing, like, a podcast now?
No, this is just the post-credits scene.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna edit the videos so that it's just gonna be a black screen for like a whole 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes, it'll be this footage of us talking.
No, you gotta like start playing something really dumb, like Minecraft parkour maps, or like Surf, or like Cookie Clicker. And now we're a podcast.
Dude, I still haven't
This
done
is the time for you to move the stream to your third monitor.
Oh my god.
Because we're now a podcast.
We are now a podcast. No, but in all seriousness, thank you everyone who's tuned in and oh look, it's the two. There's two. There's two in there now. Thank you for the two. Thank you for the
Yeah,
two.
there's a Bogdan now. You have the stream is over. It is now the podcast.
Did tune in for the podcast. Thank you for watching. Description, Discord, Notten. I'm in there all day until I get home from whatever I'm doing to stream. And I will probably stream more Metaphor unless Momo wants to play Elden Ring.
Oh no, he's including me.
I'm including you, baby. And there's also Strangers of Paradise, which I've still not taken down. The timeline.
Don't.
Don't. And otherwise, I don't know. I don't have any plans other than to pressure my friend Shrinus into playing their own game.
Are you really gonna call me that from now on?
Should I? No, I won't. I won't. Not if you don't like it.
I just don't know. Like I don't know. The name just doesn't roll off the tongue.
What about would you rather it's because that's why I like the word Shrinus, because of the way you pronounce it.
Because you said the word and it was just made up and I'm like Shrinus.
Would you rather I call you Dinosaur or Super Angry Bird?
Super Angry Bird?
We might get copyright struck for that one, so maybe not.
That's 5 syllables.
Yeah, and it's a real thing. There's an actual Super Angry Bird. And
How about something simple?
Like Dinosaur?
Like, dude.
Mako? You can just call him Mako. Mako's his OC name, isn't it?
Sort of. Just, I don't know. What do you gotta do? You just gotta, like...
Mako
delete all proper
Shrinus.
nouns. Shrinus? You gotta delete all proper nouns, and we always have to refer to other by pronouns. Why is he having a meltdown?
Hello broke so hard. He broke so hard that he literally broke.
Why did he delete himself?
I don't get how it's that funny.
I'm sorry. I don't know why.
That funny?
I don't know why. I really like that one.
So, I don't get it. I feel like I feel like there's a joke.
There's a joke.
You know how like one of the problems with streaming is like if you try it with friends is that like if you try relying on references or like inside jokes too much, you alienate the audience. Like if you just start making jokes like with your friends that only we would get, like I start mentioning the Proto Soul, and you start laughing, all of our viewers are not going to get that, right?
Oh, that's a good point.
And that like alienates like everything.
Of course.
That's why you explain the joke.
Well, you have to like make it like a sound bite, and eventually someone's going to be like, "Where did this come from?" And that's when you explain the joke.
Oh no! I already have an idea for that one. So you just mentioned the Protosoul, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll just play all the Battle Network series.
And then they'll understand the Proto Soul.
Yeah, we will play for as long as it takes for the jokes to be. That's a great idea. I'm gonna start a series.
Oh,
So
no.
we have to like turn them into like
series. We're gonna have to freaking parallel play.
Yeah, we're gonna have to play a series where we'll have to play as many games as possible to explain every inside joke in existence, and then make a compilation. So like whenever people are like, "I don't get the joke," we'll just point them to a compilation explaining the lore.
Yeah, they're not gonna like open up the fucking like Enoen Wikipedia. They're not gonna open the Enoen Wiki. on a joke. If a joke requires you to like peruse the ancient texts, dude, I don't
Okay,
know why you
all
think I'm
right.
watching Twitch streams.
All right, you know what? I'll be real with you. I have a counter for that. You guys literally make me do that all the time. Don't you know about the thing and the SpongeBob thing? And I'm just like, what are you talking about?
No, like we don't
And-
link you. We don't link you to the SpongeBob.
No,
wiki
you're
and
right.
Say,
You know what you do? You make me watch the entire season.
well, yeah, we just want to excuse to watch SpongeBob.
Exactly. I appreciate it. You gave me a lecture on it.
Yeah,
But
this
I
comes from a
just,
stream to
I,
a Yapathon. Yep, we've already made this joke. It's a fucking podcast.
yeah, what I'm saying is, like, I just find it funny that when I started laughing uncontrollably at something that I found funny, you gave me a lecture about alienating.
Oh, I was leading up to a bit.
I don't, you know, the crazy thing is that I laughed so hard, I completely forgot what we even said. Mental fatigue is not. Now I'm gonna have to watch my own. I'm gonna have to watch the last moment of this video to remember it. The hell were we talking about? Names,
Yeah.
names, pronouns, shriness. Nope, I can't
Yeah.
remember it anymore. Well,
Yeah.
I do have a bit of an input on that one. I know that you say things like alienate or whatever, but I feel like at this point, anybody who watches me is just someone who's interested in me and my friends.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're
I mean,
eventually going to, like, if they really cared, I feel like they'd just be like, explain the joke.
Yeah, I said that. I was like, it has to be something that's like kind of funny on its own, and eventually people are going to be like, "Why do you keep saying Shriness?"
Shriness? Dude,
And then we explain it.
Shriness is already self-explanatory. It's your class. The hero, the cat, and the Shriness.
Wait, hold on. What was there 3 of us?
Yeah,
I
there's...
remember this.
Wait, this is like watching the
Am I gonna
Avengers, and it's
gaslight?
like, who's the green dude?
The green dude? Who's the green dude?
For real?
Yeah, it was the
But-
green.
Wait.
But like,
Oh.
I don't know.
Are you
What
messing
I was
with
trying
me?
to say? What I was trying to say about alienation is like, I don't get the joke you were laughing at. So
Oh.
I feel like we've invented an outside joke. We finally invented a joke that none of us get because you don't remember why it was so funny. I don't get the joke at all.
Dude, Boba has that exact same one from the freaking Tears of the Kingdom playthrough. We still
I
haven't
was
found
gonna
it yet.
mention that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like the one muted video.
Oh
where
no,
you
don't
didn't
say
record the
that.
sound.
Don't say that. It's even more of
I'm
an
pretty sure it's the
enigma.
one video that you didn't record the sound.
The
It's just lost
outside
forever.
joke. Nah, I'm sure it's in there.
The
It was
outside
during
joke.
of us
I
can.
freaking laughed
I know it.
hysterically
I remember.
for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I remember it
For
happened
30
during.
minutes, I was choking.
It happened during the Gorgons.
I was
Gorgons? What are they called again? Those big fat
The
rocks.
Yigas.
No. Don't say that.
It was after the Yigas.
Well, they're everywhere, but yeah, it was like on the way to the Goron temple. Oh, Gorons, there you go. You started laughing uncontrollable while we were around like the Yiga place before the Gorons. But yeah, outside
And
jokes.
like, I couldn't remember why. I
like the concept, the outside joke. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I've been trying to pull my own eye out to reveal my demon's eye.
Oh no, you have one too.
I don't have one. I'm just messing with you. I don't have that syndrome. Look, just because I call myself the hero and I have white hair and red eyes doesn't mean I have a demon sealed inside of my right eye.
Why your right eye?
I don't know. That's like where all of the power
Why the
goes.
right eye?
You see, if I was cooler than that, I'd be like, I have a demon sealed inside both eyes.
Sharingan.
Sharingan. No, my favorite one is the one from, it's so good that I don't remember what it's called. It's the one that Hinata uses. Byakugan.
Oh, Byakugan.
Whoops, did I say that wrong? Byakugan.
No, Byakugan.
Okay, it's Byakugan.
Yeah, no, I actually like that as well. Yes. Hey, trigrams air palm.
It's like the Sharingan is like, I can see all of your moves. Well, the Byakugan is like, oh, can you catch all of these hands?
Yeah, the Patrick Star Ringon.
Oh my freaking god. But yeah, we've
Oh,
gone
thank
full
you.
podcast mode. I'm gonna stop it right here. Yeah,
Oh, man.
good night. I'll see you.
I thought that was the bit. I thought we're turning this into the podcast. we don't even have a subject, so we're just bullshitting it. We have no talking points.
I'm talking with you guys. That's my talking point. Description.
Our podcast
Discord.
talking about how
Get
we have
in
a
there.
podcast.
I don't want a podcast.